everyone. For those of you who may not know me, I am Sharon Eberhardt, the incoming president of the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lion Clubs. It is a pleasure, my honor, to welcome you to the joint installation of the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lion Clubs and the Peninsula Council of Lion Clubs. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to join us tonight. I know many of you have taken off time from work or have driven long distance to be here tonight. Your support and your decision to be here tonight is to be applauded. So take a minute to give yourselves a loud round of applause. Now that I have warmed you up, I'm going to turn you over to our second Vice District Governor, Lion Clayton Jolly, incoming president from the Peninsula Council of Lion Clubs, for his opening remarks.
Thank you, Lion Sharon. Can everybody hear in the back of the room?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. And again, as Lion President Sharon said, we're so happy you are all able to come here and be with us today. I'm going to keep my opening remarks short because it may be a long evening. But again, welcome and thank you. We're going to start our program with the Pledge of Allegiance, and that will be done by Lion Michael Cafaro from the San Carlos Lions Club, our Secretary of the Peninsula Council of Lions.
And LCIF.
Okay, the flag is up front here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lion Mike. And now for our patriotic song. Leonard Oaks.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for nature's dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster seed is gleamed, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you, Leonard. And now, thank you for remaining standing. If we could have Yoli Gayabiab come up for our invocation.
Good evening, everyone, fellow Lions. Let's all pause for a moment and remember those fellow Lions that has gone ahead of us. We thank you for our Lions gathering tonight, for everyone that put something into it and everyone that gets something out of it. As a member of the San Francisco Council and Peninsula Council of Lions, we acknowledge our many, many blessings in life, especially the opportunity to serve. Although we sometimes have problems lingering around all of us, help us to live so that we may enhance the future of those we serve as Lions. May you find us joining together, working together, fellowshipping with one another, collaborating with one another to serve our community as servant leader. Leadership is hard to find, and tonight, as we install those Lions who accept the position to be one, please give them wisdom, kindness, and most of all, more about the power of love as they take the oath to be a servant leader. And thank you for the food set before us and the hand that prepared it, and may we enjoy it all together and let it inspire us to work to rid the problem of hunger around us. As Lions, we pray. Amen.
And now, you may be seated. We will now have our introduction of dignitaries. And doing that for us will be Uni Buckley, the Peninsula Council of Lions' second vice president, and Ching Evaristo, the San Francisco Council second vice president.
Executive Director Yvonne Cantona, Region 6, Zone 2, Corey Carpenter, Region 6, Zone 1, Ruben Chan, Region 6, Jenny Kwok Weber. Region 5, Zone 2, Philip Guan. Region 5, Zone 1, Sherman King. Region 4, Zone 2, Marco Dezaro. Region 4, Zone 1, Wayne Lee. Region 4, Mariah Tucker. Region 3, Zone 2, Xiong Hu Kang. Region 3, Zone 1, Jack Mack. Region 3, Karen Fong. Region 2, Zone 2, Vicky Palomar. Region 2, Zone 1, Lorna Faria. Region 2, Nick Marinaro. Region 1, Zone 1, Augusto Valera. Region 1, Zone 1, Reverend Oaks. Region 1, Sharon Everhart. LCIF co-chair, Lions Amy Fink and Lion Mike Coparo.
Bring me the money.
District Secretary, Lion Denise Kelly. Second Vice District Governor, Lion Clayton Jolly. First Vice District Governor, Kevin Guest. Immediate past president, immediate past District Governor, Lion Dr. June Valera. And may I request everyone to please stand as we introduce our
My brother.
sorry,
District Governor, how about that?
our international director, Lion Ken Ibera. And let's remain standing as we introduce our District Governor, John Huey. Please be seated. We are also honored to have past District Governor tonight. So may I request all past District Governors to please stand to be recognized. Past PCL presidents. Please stand up. PCL presidents. Past San Francisco Coordinating Council. Past presidents, please stand.
Thank you, Lion Uni and Lion King. And thank you to all the dignitaries that have joined us here tonight, and all the plain old lions who are the backbone of our clubs, we're here with us tonight. Okay, we will now plan on having dinner. We'll let them know to start bringing out the soup, and enjoy your dinner, and we'll do a little bit more in the installation when we're done. Thank you very much. I hope everybody has enjoyed their dinner so far.
Yes.
We're going to continue with our program. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Sharon Everhart, San Francisco Council President, who will introduce our installing officer. Sharon.
Our installing officer for the evening is going to be District Governor John Huey. And I'm going to be reading some of his bio to you, not all of it. Lion John is a native of Bangkok, Thailand. He has owned and operated his own printing company for 25 years. He is also a licensed real estate agent with Coldwell Banker. He worked at Apple Computer and currently is with Skyline Memorial Park as a family service advisor. An active and experienced Lion for over 20 years, he has served as president of the San Bruno Lions Club.
Bruno.
You guys have had too much to eat. This cabinet position. and a chair of many fundraising and service projects. He is a graduate of the multiple District 4 Lions Leadership Institute and has a master's degree from the Lions University. He is a life member of Guide Dogs for the Blind, a Don Stanway Fellow, the Helen Keller Fellow, and Melvin Jones Progressive Member. He sits on several committees on the multiple level. He is proud of his family, his companion in service, Lion Venetia, past president of the San Carlos Lions Club, sons Chardon and Griffin, and his daughter Erin, who is also a proud San Carlos Lions.
Thank you, Sharon. Hello, fellow Lions. How are you guys doing? Good. Awesome. Well, let's try this. If I raise my hand up, you gotta yell awesome. Awesome! 4C4 is? Awesome! Hey, that works. All right. I don't know about you, but I love the word joint since high school. Now we have joint council, we have joint installation.
Fire it up. Pass it.
The word joint means happiness to me for some reason. So, you know, I wish all of our district meeting is like this because we have fun. The Peninsula Council and Central Council, they bring fun, they bring joy. So this is a great event. So I am honored here to install the officer. So first of all, Lion August and Lion Venetia, would you please stand up? Come over here. Yeah.
White and the Hawaiian.
Thank you both of you for a fantastic year of last year. You have a successful police and fire event, and you know, through your leadership. So, congratulations on your successful year. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
All right, you didn't think you were gonna make it, did you? All right. All right. Next, can I have the club treasurer from the San Francisco Council and the Peninsula Council? All right. Treasurer for San Francisco Council. He's not here. Oh, all right. Then I'll come to you. Will you promise not to cook the books? Will you promise to have show full transparency, whatever anyone asks you, and balance the book? Always have, always will. Yes. You're in. All right. Next, can I have the vice president? Oh, the secretary.
The treasure.
Treasurer. Come on up, treasurer. Awesome. All right. Will you promise to collect all the monies and then deposit in your
Every penny.
in your account?
The club account.
Okay. You promise to attend all the meeting and make sure that there's full transparency on everything.
Everything except when it's on vacation next month.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Now, club secretary. Can I have club secretary for San Francisco and the Peninsula? Mike Faro.
Where's San Francisco?
He's not here. I'm sure this time.
Are you sure?
All right.
Unless he's hiding in the back.
Will you promise to take accurate minutes of the board meeting?
Yes, I will.
All right. Will you make sure that all of the recording is in order so that there's full transparency?
I will.
Awesome. And
You don't like me?
will you welcome this guy in? All right, thank you. Okay, all the VP, first VP, second VP. All right, please stand over here. Wow. Okay. Will you watch and learn and support your president of your council? Make sure that they are doing the good job. And will you continue the success and take on their place in the event that the president is not attending the meeting?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
All right. All right. Now, Club President Sharon and Clayton Jolly. Now, at this time, I would like to have the advisors to come up. So, PDG Esther, Mike Simonini, Mariah. Who else?
Larry Wong, PDG Larry.
Larry, PDG Larry. All right.
PDG Mario.
Yeah, we lie. This is Mario.
Yeah. I got room for appointments tomorrow.
All right. So, let's start with the peninsula. Will you provide communication and exchange of ideas between clubs? Will you promote coordination of date and social function to avoid conflict between clubs? Will you encourage collaborative efforts on club projects and mutual interest? Will you acquaint the administration personnel of other clubs? Will you aid and assist in furthering the idea of Lionism? Will you share with others the source of good programs? And finally, would you coordinate the police and fire wards of San Mateo County and police of City of San Mateo County and City of Palo Alto?
Yes.
All right. All right, next is San Francisco Council. Will you assist the individual effort in endeavor of the clubs of the council whenever possible in keeping Lionism as expressed in the Constitution and bylaw and the Code of Ethics of Lions International, and no action or recommendation or resolution of the council shall be adopted and undertaken with conflict therewith?
I will.
Will you facilitate communication and exchange of ideas among club members?
I will.
Will you coordinate dates and social function to avoid conflicts, to avoid conflicts?
I will.
Will you encourage collaborative effort on club projects, mutual interests that benefit the members?
I will.
Will you acquaint with administrative personnel and member of the other Lions Club?
I will.
And will you share the other Lion Club the source of good and benefit the beneficial projects?
I will.
Awesome. Now, now these people are the advisors, so I'm asking them to give one word of advice for each of the council.
Have fun.
2 words.
You said a piece of advice, not a word.
Yeah. Keep up the good work to keep the attendance at meetings up.
What did you say?
Keep up the good work to keep the attendance.
Remember our motto, we serve, and do what you think is right, and let your conscience guide you. Still in doubt, call us.
I think through the efforts of our recent past district governors, our district has grown large in membership and in clubs. So I think the Peninsula Council President and also the San Francisco Council President will need some help. I would like to advise them to get the zone chairman and the region chairman to get their club to attend our meetings and make it representative of all the whole district.
Yes!
Thank you. You are installed.
Thank you, DG John, and all the advisors.
Do better.
I'll try it again. Much better, thank you. And now we're going to do the recognition of past presidents and presentation of the bell and gavel. So Benicia and August.
I don't have a belt. We have a belt, but I can't carry it. I'm too short. That's all right.
You can share.
Gavel.
You can share.
He has a belt.
That's how you use it.
Hold up that gavel.
My gavel's a big
I'm not saying a word.
We're not touching that.
Don't say a word.
All right.
Hang on, I think you need
I
a
was
third
not
mask.
trained for this.
Remove your mask.
Okay.
You need a third. Two isn't enough.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for a speech, so I'm not going to give one, but I will wish my incoming president the best of luck and know that I'm always here, as well as the other presidents of the San Francisco Council and our advisors to assist you when needed. But the floor is yours, and whatever you want to do, whatever you think is good for the council and good for the district, go with it. And here you go.
Ring the bell.
There you go.
Yeah. Obviously, there was not a rehearsal. There was just Zoom meetings.
It's okay.
But we're going with the flow, right?
On behalf of the members of the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lions Club, I hereby give the certificate of appreciation. Be known that this certificate has been presented to August Escolar III, San Francisco Phil-Am Lions Club, by the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lions Club in appreciation of the valuable services and cooperation extended as president of the San Francisco Coordinating Lions Club Council 2021 to 2022. Signed, Lion Sharon Everhart, President, 2022-2023.
Yay. Well, I have a few words to say. Quick, I promise. Last year, and especially after the pandemic, Lion August and I talked about it and said, let's have a joint installation. And it was fabulous. And this year, both boards decided, let's do this again. And I think it really brings camaraderie for both councils. The purpose of our councils is really to coordinate, but also to encourage all presidents or people from the different lions from the different clubs to come learn best practices, listen to what other lions are doing in service projects and how they are serving. So that is something that I think we really accomplished this year. And moving forward, Lion Clayton, here's your gavel, and it's bigger than theirs. And our Peninsula Council Lions and Lion Scott left already, but oh, you were sitting there. Okay, Lion Scott, what year were you president of the PCL? 2005, 2006.
15.
Oh, 2015, I can't hear. 2016. And last year we made a terrible mistake and left him off the program. But anyway, Lion Scott is the person that I call Mr. PCO. So how many years ago did he design this?
Carl Miller designed it.
Oh, Carl. Okay.
And Paul Larson.
Okay, so past President Paul Larson and San Carlos Lions Carl Miller designed these pins. So there's a pin that's perpetual for the president, so you're not going to lose it. I don't know where mine is. And so this is another one, and we don't have very many. And the past presidents, we have about 100 of them. So I am going to pin our Peninsula Council president. Okay. You're real. Oh yeah, stand there.
Where's the photo?
Awesome.
Photo doc?
Okay, I just have to tell you one more thing. So this year, there was, for the Peninsula Council, there was an aha moment. And that was having our police and firefighters awards evening. We didn't have it for 2 years because of the pandemic. And this year we did. Everybody on the board really chipped in. I mean, Lion David brought in $10,000 worth of ads. Immediate past president Debbie Kilty, in spite of everything that was going on with her family, she was my right-hand man, and thank you. Lion Uni, Lion Kevin Van Ness, Lion Clayton. I mean, we really brought in a great event. The highlight and the aha moment was sitting at the head table, and when we were giving the awards, there were first responders who weren't signed up to come to the dinner, but dropped by Foster City Crown Plaza to support their fellow teammates. And there were just people standing, and there were people eating outside because we had extra meals. And to me, that was, I'm sure most of you didn't know, but it was so touching to see them support each other, and especially after not having this event for 2 years. San Francisco also had a wonderful event, and that's really who we are as councils, is to support each of the clubs, have the ability to have a forum for clubs to speak and share, but it's really the police and firefighters award evening that is so special. Okay, I spoke too long. Sorry.
We'll go anywhere, Denise. So in addition to the president of the PCL pin that I just received, we also have a past president pin that they get to receive and wear proudly. There's a number of people out here wearing them right now. So if you see this pin and you know they're not the president, they're a past president of the PCL. So Venetia, this is your pin.
Thank you.
You gonna do that? And we do have one more thing for Lion Venetia. She did such a good job for us, bringing us back out of the pandemic, guiding us through a lot of travails with our police and fire awards. We have a appreciation award for Lion Venetia as the president of the PCL for 2021-2022. Venetia.
Oh,
And now she has to stay up here
why?
because Venetia is now going to introduce our inspirational speaker.
Oh, I don't have a bio. Okay, I don't need a
You don't
bio.
know anything about Ken?
Okay, so this next speaker, our inspirational speaker, is my brother from another mother. I mean, truly, we could be twins. He was born February 2nd. I was born June 2nd of the very same year. Okay, twins 4 months. Stop. You guys all know this man. He has been my mentor. He has been your district governor's mentor. He has been everybody's mentor here. I don't have his official bio, but like I said, he needs no introduction. Okay, start. Kevin, yes? Okay, this is International Director Ken Ibarra.
Thank you, Line D. I want to thank Line Clayton and Line Sharon. Congratulations to you and Line Sharon for the invitation and the invitation to speak tonight. Believe me, I'm not going to say the same thing I did the other night and the night before and the night before that. But I've always been proud and a strong supporter of both councils, both coordinating councils, regardless of some of the open criticisms I've had over the years for your respective committees. Pins for committees.
We're
Okay.
committees.
I've always showed up. I've always showed up to the councils. I've mentioned before my first PCL Police and Fire Awards. I think the Peaky brothers were there. 25 years ago. We were downstairs of the old Villa Hotel in San Mateo. And there were probably about 50, 60 people there. I was the proud district governor in 2010 when over 500 attendees were at the Crown Plaza and the guest speaker was Condoleezza Rice. And I mentioned attending San Francisco council meetings when there were enough attendees to sit at this table right here. And those days are gone because now we have a lot of attendance at San Francisco Council, and we have police and fire awards or council awards that are at events of this size. But I, like you, look forward to these in-person events. It's been few and far between, but I think we're coming out of it. We're always socializing, building friendships, and sharing. And I truly want to commend the leadership of both councils over the last 2.5 years during this pandemic. So again, I want to congratulate our past council presidents, Lion Debbie Kilty, Lion Peter Lamb, and of course our immediate past presidents, Venetia Young and August Valera. Also, all 4 of them known as our Zoom presidents. So the pandemic has been a very challenging period, both financially and socially. How much are you paying for gas now? I mean, inflation and things. Prices that we've probably never experienced in the past. However, it also truly appears that we're acting differently amongst each other. A little negative, both in front of each other and behind each other's backs. there is hurt and anger. And I'm sure we've noticed it. But we can't explain it in some cases. So many of you know that I'm active on Facebook. I post personal stuff and then Lion stuff. A few days ago, I read a friend's post, and I'm going to quote, "I believe this with all my heart. Years ago, we were kinder, and everybody looked out for one another. We need to go back to that. It takes us all. We must do better at looking out for another instead of breaking each other down. Let's go back to kindness. Let's encourage each other. Let's find the good. Let's celebrate the joy." Unquote. And you can plan all the events you want, monthly, police and fire awards and everything, but the Peninsula Council and the San Francisco Council always seems like we have a good time when we just get together. And that's the joy in it. That's where kindness starts. So whether you are characterized as a committee or simply a night out to socialize with friends, I look forward to getting back. And so we are Lions. We are still the self-proclaimed leader in humanitarian service. We are a kind service, and service truly from the heart. We cannot allow ourselves to forget that. And now we are again together. These are themes that not only are they punchlines and things that we talk about, but we should always feel. So fellow Lions, enjoy your evening. Enjoy each other. Go home and awake tomorrow with a hope to be kinder. Thank you very much. Dessert.
Thank you so much, ID Ken. Truly inspiring words for us all. Now I'm going to make my first admission as the president of the PCL that I made a mistake tonight.
You're fired.
I did not have our incoming presidents do their acceptance speeches. So we're going to do a combination of acceptance speeches and closing remarks. And we're going to start with President Lion Sharon.
First, I would like to begin by thanking the members of tonight's planning committee for all their hard work in putting together this joint installation. I know it was a lot of hard work, and they have done a fantastic job. Next, I would like to thank all my fellow Lions who have helped me along my journey into Lionism, especially the district governors whom I have served under and their cabinet officers, who have had faith in me and my ability to do a good job. And what am I doing here? Yeah, anyway. Next, I would like to thank all of you. Too much cake. Next, I would like to thank all of you who have come here tonight to share this wonderful moment with me. I am very proud to be a Lion and honored to have been elected president of the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lion Clubs. I'm very lucky to have such a dedicated team of fellow officers to help guide me through my year of service as president. One of my goals as president is to educate the clubs on why it is important for them to be part of the team and support all the officers who they help to elect as leaders of the SFCCLC. We need to encourage more clubs to attend council meetings and feel free to voice their concerns and ask for help when they need it. To succeed as a council of Lion Clubs, we must make ourselves available to all Lions in our district who want to work with other clubs to help make our district strong and to grow its membership. I hope my board and I can put our heads together and develop a plan to bring in more speakers and more young people with fresh ideas and enthusiasm, who can help work on keeping Lionism alive and become the future leaders who we need to achieve that goal. I have learned since I joined the FCCLC that officers of our advisors are truly a dedicated group of Lions. Many of them have been active in Lionism for many years. So with their help and experience to guide me through my presidency, I know that together we will be able to continue the valuable work done in the past, and I also know that I can count on everyone to pitch in and volunteer to do a task without waiting for me to ask. In conclusion, I would like to personally thank our outgoing president, August Valera, for setting such a great example of a truly dedicated Lion. We have also been blessed to have him as our very own digital wizard, something that I know I will never be able to accomplish.
Good job, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Thank you, President Sharon. I'm going to be brief. I think there's been a lot of talking tonight, and I've done too much already. I want to thank everybody who had a hand in making this dinner happen tonight, and particularly the Bass Cultural Center for doing a fantastic job for us, for working with us, and providing a wonderful meal. How does everybody like that cake that's coming around? Is that a good cake?
Awesome.
All right, let's have a round of applause for PDG Esther Lee, who brought the cake tonight. So that is it for our program tonight. Again, thank you so much for coming. It is in getting together as Lions in fellowship with our fellow Lions that we can move our district forward. And it's not the Peninsula Council or the San Francisco Council or the cabinet that makes things work in Lions. It's the clubs. It's you guys in the clubs with your boots on the ground doing service in your communities. So give yourself a big round of applause. So again, thank you very much for being here. It was my pleasure to MC, I guess, the event, because I forgot to ask Con. He did such a fine job at the cabinet installation. And they had one more thing to do? Oh, we are going to adjourn the meeting. Everybody enjoy your coffee and
Where's
cake.
your gavel?
And we will see you at the next one.
What happened to your gavel?
Come to your council meetings.
Where's the next meeting?
Next month.
Place your hand.
Next month.
It's on the thread.
Place your hand. Awesome. Awesome.
Have a great remainder
Johnny boy.
of your meeting, and be safe driving home. Thank you.